Ay, 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 guys. Today was a freaking disaster for the stock market. What a nightmare. All you guys probably know at this point, it was just one of those days. So I don't even know where to start this video. I just hit record, to be honest. And we're going to ramble a little bit. We're going to talk about the markets, what I'm seeing here, what I'm doing, all that good stuff. So sit back, relax. And since the markets were so bad today, I mean, it hasn't been this bad for a while. Let's try and get at least 100 likes on this video. Can we at least do that? Let's try and get 100 likes. Hit that like button. Make sure to also get your 13 stocks from Moomoo, each up to $2,000 with a $100 deposit. Use that link down below, and you might as well get your 12 stocks from Webull as well with any amount deposited. Also linked down below. And let's just dive into the video, guys, because again, today was it was one of those days. So we can see clearly the selling accelerated heading into the latter half of the day. We kind of consolidated a little bit in the beginning of the day, from about 11 a.m. to about 1:30 p.m. on the East Coast. So there was about a 2-hour period, 2.5-hour period where SPY was coasting, cooling off a little bit. Same with Triple Q. And when I filmed my last video, that was at about, I think, 3 p.m., right around power hour. The markets were slowly starting to decline again. And oh boy, once I uploaded that video, they started to decline even quicker, right? At about 3 o'clock on the East Coast, we were at 395.50. We got down to about 391. This lost another 1% in the last 45 minutes of the session. That's on SPY, by the way, which tracks the S&P 500. And for Triple Q, which tracks the NASDAQ 100, you guys can see we were coasting up until about 1:30, 2 p.m. on the East Coast. And then, boom, we started getting a quick sell-off heading into the last hour of the day, 45 minutes. Triple Q went from, at about 3 p.m., 296 to 292 in the next 40 minutes, which was a drop of just over 1%. So very bad day, very, very bad day overall for the stock market today. And we'll take a look at crypto here in a couple of minutes, so make sure you guys stick on throughout. We're going to break down Bitcoin and Ethereum. It was one of those days, guys. On the 20-day chart, I covered this earlier, but I'll say it again. This is getting so close, and this is Triple Q, to the lows. I mean, we're just $2 away from the lows. I mean, for God's sake, guys, Triple Q went down $17 today per share. So if we have another even a red day that's a fifth of as bad as what we saw today, we're at the lows. We're at the lows just like that. So a little teeny red day tomorrow, Triple Q is going to most likely test the lows, maybe even take those lows out. The lows are right around 291 from about a week ago, and we're currently at 293.70. You guys see that. And for SPY, let's pull it up. SPY is at 393.50. The lows were 388. We are just about 1.5 percentage points away from those lows. So for me, guys, this looks very bad for the bulls. Very bad. Clearly, the rally we saw was a bull trap, and at this point, we are going to get those lows, take those lows out, and the bear market is likely to get uglier, at least in the short term, before it gets better. And I guess, well, I know this is good news for us long-term investors. Me personally, just to do a quick little rundown of what I've been buying the past couple of weeks, months, for all of you guys that maybe didn't know. If you already know, you could skip maybe a minute or two ahead, in this video, but stick on if you want to see here what I've been buying. It's very simple. I don't have a crazy strategy where I'm selling naked puts here that expire 3 months away, but then I'm doing, I'm selling covered calls here on this amount of shares, and I'm long short here. I'm not doing anything crazy like that. I mean, I'm not knocking anybody that does all these, crazy strategies put together. I do sell covered calls. I like to do the occasional buy sell of call options or put options, very rarely these days. I'm mostly just selling calls, if that these days even. I really haven't been doing that much lately either, but I can if I want to, when it seems, the time seems right. But overall, for me, guys, I've really just been sticking to the basics. I've been buying VOO pretty religiously, which today got clobbered. VOO tracks, it's an ETF that tracks the S&P 500. This went down 4.3% on the day today. This has been a staple to what I've been, buying in the past couple of months. Another one is VXUS, because me personally, I don't only want exposure to the U.S. market. I want exposure internationally. Not a crazy amount, not 50% of my portfolio, at least me personally. I want more, about 10 to maybe 15%, more like 10%, because a lot of the companies, large cap companies, especially in the U.S., they do business abroad. You got to realize that. So you already kind of have a little bit of international exposure. But if you want more, if you want direct international exposure from companies that are actually based in places like Europe, Asia, places like that, VXUS could be an option for you. Keyword is could. You got to always do your own research, guys. But for me, based on my research, based on what I'm looking to do, this fits what I'm looking to do for my long-term portfolio. I want S&P 500. I want international. I want mid-cap growth, which is why I've been buying VOT, and this has been in the toilet the past couple of months, which is good because I'm accumulating shares at a lower price. This thing is in a bear market, clearly, from where it was in the beginning of this year to where it was now. It was at $260. Now it's at $200, so it's down massively. So in terms of kind of the foundation, these are three of what I'm holding and what I've been buying: VOT, VXUS, VOO. And in terms of individual stocks, you guys most likely know my biggest and my favorite individual stock for the long term, at least as of now. Granted, if fundamentals change, that's, it's a different story. But as of now, it is Alphabet, which today got destroyed. It went down 6% on the day, and it closed at about $105 a share. And you guys can see it is now looking like it wants to test that. It already is testing the bottom of this channel, but it's probably going to end up taking out the lows from the end of May, being about $100, $102 a share. It looks like that's where this could be going. And I've said this before, and I'll say it again. Google, I've been buying it pretty heavily. I'd say, now that it's post-split price, I was buying, before the split. Forget before the split. What it is now, I've been buying at about 115, 110, and I'm looking to buy it more at about 90, 95. And if it gets under 90, bring it on. If somehow that happens, which is very possible, I'll be buying more Google. So Google individual stocks, I've been buying that. Meta, you guys know, I've been buying that. REITs, I've been buying Realty Income, especially now that it's down about 12% in the past couple of weeks. I'm looking at this, for me personally, as a buying opportunity. I've also been buying Stag, which is another real estate investment trust. This is down huge, big time throughout the entire year. It has not been doing well. So I'm looking at this as an opportunity for me to pick up more shares. So overall, guys, without going too crazy into detail, and there's more that I've been buying, but these are just a couple. This is what I've been up to. And of course, we've been trading a little bit. Haven't really been selling many covered calls lately, but if the market, or to be honest, if I want to, get back into it, but because for me personally, for some reason, I kind of get into selling options. I'm in a phase where I like doing it. I like keeping up with it. But then there's some phases where I'm like, I don't even want to be bothered with this right now. And then I don't do it for a month or two. It's weird. Maybe I should be more consistent with it. I don't know. But that's kind of what I've been doing, guys. And shameless plug, all my real-time buys, call-outs, all that good stuff, if you guys want to keep up with it, that is linked down below on Patreon. Or you can go to stocksurfest.com/Patreon to join. All the details are right there. No pressure, just a shameless plug. And with that being said, let's talk about crypto, because I promised you guys I would talk about crypto in this video, because as of now, as expected, it is not doing well. Bitcoin is, this is actually Ethereum pulled up. Ethereum is down over 6%. It is sitting at $1,600 a coin, down over $100 currently on the day. And by the looks of it, this is if I pull up the 5-day, maybe the 15 or the 10, 30 minute, no, maybe the hour. Yeah, on the hourly chart, you guys can see we've pulled back pretty aggressively from 18 to 1600 now. And it looks like we are starting to get some sort of buying pressure, believe it or not, right at 1575, 1600. We're getting a bit choppy there. We're consolidating. I feel like we could start moving up from here. 17. Well, I don't want to say that for sure yet, but it's a possibility if we get the buying pressure, which I can't say that now because we're not getting that quite yet. We're just not there yet. And honestly, if bears push through this point, if they fail to hold, if bulls fail to hold 1,500, this is probably going to go, or more like 1,600 rather. This is going to go to 1490, followed by 1420, which was the low from the end of August. So Ethereum's at a very critical spot right now, very critical spot. Same with Bitcoin. If I pull this up, you guys are going to see this is collapsing. Bitcoin's down even more than Ethereum. It's getting destroyed, guys. It is down 9.6% right now. It is at 20,200, down over $2,000 a coin on the day. And it's if you look at the 4 hour, clearly we're getting rejected at a lower high. And we've been talking about this, guys. I've been talking about this, and clearly if I draw that out, the bulls are, you probably know, you could probably guess it, they're still in charge by the looks of it. And if we come down here and take the lows out from the 6th, 7th of this month, being about 18.5, if we go down and test, well, if we break 20,000 first, which we're about to test now most likely in the next couple of days, maybe even tomorrow, who knows, maybe even tonight, I don't know. If we break 20,000, 18.5's next, followed by 17.5 here on the downside on Bitcoin. So what do you guys think about crypto? As you all probably know, I'm not too heavy into crypto. I do own a little bit of Bitcoin, a couple of T coins. You know that term? I own some crap coins, in other words, but not much of crypto at all, to be honest. I've locked in profits on Bitcoin, which I'm not going to get into that story in this video, but you guys know if you watch the channel. So what do you think? And by the way, if you want 12 stocks from that platform we were just on, which is Webull, use that link down below, deposit any amount of money, and you get 12 stocks, which I think all those could be valued up to 30,000, something crazy, 30,000 bucks. All the details are linked down below. So guys, let's talk about some stocks now. Let's run through the watch list and see what in the world is going on. And actually, before I even do that, I've been talking for about 12 minutes straight. Let me get a little bit of water. And if you haven't done so already, we're trying to get 100 likes on this video. Hit that like button. So yeah, officially today, we saw on my watch list at least all the stocks on my watch list. And this was, I think, on my morning video, I mentioned this. All the stocks went down officially today, other than DWAC, Digital World, whatever the heck it's called. I always forget. Digital World. Yeah, Digital World Acquisition Corp. So everything went down but DWAC. Excuse me, guys. Which is, I'm losing my voice. That's pretty funny. And, it's overall still in a downtrend. Holy crap, guys. What's going on here? We're going to fight through it. I am not editing this video. We're going to push through. I think we're clearing up now. We're good. You guys can see this is still, even though it's running up randomly on these crazy red days, it is still clearly in a downtrend. You guys not see that? We have lower high after lower high after lower high. I would bet money, and I could bet money if I shorted the stock, which I'm not doing that. I'm not going to do that, but I'm confident this is going to get trapped at about $25 to $27. Heck, maybe even here at $24, and it's going to collapse. I think it will. I could be wrong, but by the looks of it, and I've been watching the stock for a while, guys, I think it's going to fall at some point. I think we're going to get that selling pressure, but we're not there yet. But in the short term, I think that's definitely possible. Let's see what else is going on here, guys. NVIDIA, holy smokes, NVIDIA really got hit. Tomorrow might be the day, guys. Maybe not tomorrow. I'm getting a little antsy here. I'm not going to lie, but maybe at some point this week, we might be able to deploy some capital into NVIDIA. That'd be great. This is one of the stocks that I've been wanting, not hypothetically, ideally, at about $100, $110, $100, that'd be ideal, but I would consider, now we're at $130, I would consider nibbling if we had another drastic red day. If this thing went down another, I don't think it's going to go down another 10% in a day, although it could, never say never, but if it went down, let's say tomorrow, 5%, let's say it got hit to about 125, I would be like, all right, maybe I should nibble a little bit, a starter position, nothing crazy. And then if it got to 100, 110, I would buy even more at that point. So Nvidia got clobbered today. It's getting close. Meta got destroyed, which I mentioned in my last video. This went down even more. It closed down 9.3%, and it actually officially took the lows out from a couple of months ago. We hit a fresh low on Meta at $152.67. Not good day. Not a good day at all for that company. But for me, as a long-term investor, I'm starting to lick my chops, guys, and clearly lose my voice even more. Excuse me, guys. But Meta, I like it. It's going to come down even more most likely, and I could be wrong, but 3-5 years down the road, I think this is going to be a smart buy, in my opinion. I could be wrong. What do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts, but that's what I'm thinking right now. We had Coinbase collapse today, which I'm staying away from at this point. I wouldn't touch it with a 10-foot pole. I think we had a little bit of a fake out by the looks of it. We pulled back. Now we're slightly above the moving averages still, yes, but if we start moving under 70, say goodbye. The bulls are going to be in the toilet at that point. Bears are going to be coming in. This is going to get pushed mid-60s, in my opinion, maybe even low 60s if that does end up happening. Let's see how some of the bigger companies, blue chip companies, have been doing. And some of these I'm talking about are Home Depot. Holy crap, Home Depot got destroyed today. 7% red day for Home Depot. Lowe's had a 6% red day. Clearly, these two stocks are putting in lower highs on the 4-hour chart. I mean, is that not clear as day, guys? Is that not clear as day? I mean, look at this. We have lower high being put in on Lowe's. No pun intended there. Low on Lowe's. Yeah, I said that, guys. Probably the worst. Never mind. Forget about that. You can see Home Depot, same thing. Lower high is being put in. Boom. This is not good at all for the bulls. Let's see Costco. Costco, Target, Walmart. Let's see those three. Target is okay. Target went down 4.3%. I mean, that's a horrible day. I'm saying, oh, okay, like it's a decent day. That is a bad day. Target went down 4.4%, but by the looks of it, funny enough, somehow it is still above both moving averages at about 165, 160 bucks. So maybe, just maybe, we get a relief rally, but my hopes are not too high at all for that, because look at this, guys. We potentially, and right now by the looks of it, we have put in another lower high. Let's see the next one here. Walmart. What are you doing, Walmart? This went down only 2%. So this one did hold up pretty well today, considering the Russell went down 4%. NASDAQ went down 5.5%. I mean, Jesus, guys, we had the S&P down 4.3% and the Dow down 4%. Walmart only going down 2%. Not bad. But like the other stocks I've mentioned, we're putting in a top, it looks like, guys, a lower high. But at the same time, by the looks of it here, we might have a wedge. So, yeah, it looks like we have a wedge. And maybe there's a wedge on the other ones as well. But we're not going to go back on this video. We might talk about them. We are going to talk about them again in following, follow-up videos. So make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. So Walmart in a wedge. If it breaks out of, let's say, 140, there could be, more upside. But we're just not there quite yet by the looks of it. And what's the last one that I'm missing here? Costco. Let's see here. Holy smokes. Look at that. Look at that head and shoulders on Costco. Clear as day. This is one that now, by the looks of it, is failing at a lower high compared to where it was a couple months ago. And we just put the right shoulder in right now for the head and shoulders pretty much. You guys see this? Boom. We got that head and shoulders panning out. The right shoulder could drop even more, in my opinion, maybe towards 475, 500 bucks. There could be even more downside there. And overall, this looks like a descending pattern. What is this, guys? This is a lower high that was put in. Now we're dumping under the moving averages. Who knows how low this could go, especially with what we saw with the CPI data this morning, the stock market's reaction to it. We're most likely going to get more aggressive rate hikes here, 75 basis point hikes. How many are we going to have? Who the heck knows? So what do you guys think? It's a crazy, crazy market out there. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. What do you guys think? Hit that like button. And do not forget to get your 13 free stocks from Moomoo with a $100 deposit. Each of those could be up to $1,000 a share, and you could also get 12 stocks from Webull with any amount deposited. All of those are linked down below, and do not forget to subscribe to my second channel, also linked down below, called Stocks Talks Money. If you want to see more content from this guy right here, go subscribe there. I'll see you there. Peace out, guys.